Layn Credit University. I'm gonna share another tactic on how to actually increase the likelihood. Nothing's absolute, nothing's 100%. I'm just your friend on YouTube, but I have a bit of experience that may be beneficial to you. So consider this: if you want to actually start being approved for higher limits for business loans, or hey, shoot, maybe you just want to start being approved for business loans. It's already hard enough for a lot of people to start being approved for personal loans, but business loans usually requires you have an EIN, which is an employer identification number, a DUNS number, and some type of usual, at least maybe 2 to 3 years of business transactions, and it being reported to the business credit bureaus. There's other ways to get around it. I teach different hacks that I've learned along the way for absolutely free. So tune to the channel, follow the link below for Layn Credit University, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep learning more. But here's another tactic for you guys and gals out there. Consider this: if you want to start being approved for business loans, but for higher limits, or hey, you just want to start being approved, consider secured business loans. Go to your, it could be your online banking institution. It could be credit unions. It could be regular banking institutions. Go to them and say, hey, I would like to actually understand a little bit more. Can you educate me on the fact of what a secure business loan is? A secure business loan is simply this, and nothing more and nothing less. It's an amount of money you actually deposit with the banking institution. They put into a certificate of deposit, which is called a CD for those that know what that terminology is or acronym means. And you accrue a profit typically. Sometimes it can be really beneficial, sometimes not. But the cool thing about CDs is if you're going to save money anyway, might as well put it into a CD. And this is not advice, again, but just another ideology. You're going to save money anyway. Put it into possibly a secure business loan. That way, now it's connected to your business and your EIN, possibly even DUNS number, and a report to credit bureau. And this actually will give you positive information. So maybe you have a new business you just started today, right? Or you just started last year. You'll realize that banking institutions will ask for something called a personal guarantee. Simply what that state is, and I'm not your attorney, just sharing what the general terminology is. It just simply means that you're basically putting up your almost yourself as collateral. You're basically taking responsibility for it. You're tying in, and that's kind of the purpose of what business loans are not supposed to do. But there's been a lot of scrutiny, especially with everything that's gone on, with a lot of business going out of business due to the new environment, and also even before this whole new environment, face mask, gloves, etc. This whole new world we're in. People, for the most part, there's been a lot of businesses that have failed or went under. So banking institutions, to protect their investments, because they're a business as well, they actually start making people sign personal guarantees. But guess what? This is secret, people. The more you increase your credit score on your personal side and on your business side, banks stop asking for this. It doesn't mean it's 100% absolute. And even if they do require it, if it's such a good loan and you're going to pay it back anyway, hey, it might be worth looking at it. Again, this is not advice, but that's a nice secret for you guys. All of us don't actually have to sign personal guarantees if you have strong personal credit score, strong business credit score, if you have finances, if you have a net worth to you. They usually start bending the rules and making it a little easier for you. They start charging on the people that don't have good credit or haven't been in the game long enough, or you don't have your business isn't even 2 to 3 years old yet, and that's still fairly young. Bank institutions go put you through a lot of scrutiny because they want to protect their assets, which is perfectly fine and understandable, actually. So the way to get by this secured business loans, you put down, say, $500, $1,000 with your banking institution. Then what happens is they extend a business loan to you that's reported to the business credit bureaus. But the cool thing about this loan is you actually don't get an actual loan. What it is it's just your collateralized money put into an account, and you make a set amount of monthly payments, say for 12 months, 24 months, 36 months. So they can do it two ways. They can take the money and put it into a CD and open it for you right there and then, and extend like a payment where you pay and then you get that money back. Or they can actually start you where they don't take your collateral, but you pay into a CD and they return it back to you. There's a lot of different ways they do this that I've seen, so I don't want to confuse you guys. That's not the point. It's just the concept I'm trying to share. That the point is, you get a secure loan, and all that means it's a real loan, and in regards to it being reported to the credit bureaus, and they mark your monthly payments. Very important. This is a game changer. If you have no credit, bad credit, if you have no personal credit, bad personal credit, or hey, you could have good credit or bad credit, but you just don't have no business credit. You can have perfect credit as a personal side, but you're not getting business loans because, or at the limit you want, or the high limit, because you're not trusted yet, because your business maybe just started yesterday, or just started a month ago, just started 2 years ago. You haven't developed enough, or you just haven't, you don't, or this is one of the biggest problems. People start a business, but they don't know how to build business credit, and that's where your man Conrad Layn's here. He's going to share that with you. So I don't have all the information. I don't have all the advice in the world, but I am a business mitigation specialist. I have a finance background, and I was a HUD certified counselor, and I can prove everything I'm saying as well. And also was a SCORE mentor for for small business administration, the same administration that implemented EIDL loan and a PPP loan. So I have quite a bit of wealth, unique perspective, information that might be able to be beneficial to you. I'm also real estate licensed and also insurance licensed for those that don't know. And things have been going very well for me financially, and I see a lot of growth, and I think you guys can have a lot of growth too. I believe in all of y'all. Consider that secured loans. It's definitely a game changer, definitely a life changer, and it's something that even if you have bad credit or good credit, you can typically usually do this, because the question is this, the old cliche saying, what comes first, the chicken and the egg, right? You have bad credit, so how do you get approved for a loan if you have bad credit? If you have no credit, how do you get approved for a loan if you have no credit, right? Secured business loans is the way, people. That's one of the ways, at least, not the only way, but one of the ways. And that way, now it gets reported to, so you can get that report to Dun & Bradstreet, get that report to credit bureaus. You can start like your payments will start being reported to the business credit bureaus. And this is how you actually do it. The next step, that's to start getting your if you just start your business, to start putting yourself on the map, right? So now you're actually, your payments are being reported to the business credit bureaus. You're good to go on DNB, which is Dun & Bradstreet. The next step now is you can actually increase a little bit more. Now, say you're someone who's already being approved for business loans, but you just want a higher limit. Or say you're that person, say you're being approved for, say, $1,000 loans, $2,000 loans, $5,000 loans, but you want to get $10,000 loans, $20,000 loans, $40,000 loans. The way to go about this really depends on your net worth. The more you start saving, what I would highly recommend, and not advise, but recommend, give my opinion on it and what I would do if I was in your situation. Again, this is not advice. This is what I would do if I was in my situation. I'll share my net worth. The more net worth you have, what people aren't aware of, and the more savings you have, the cars you own, the assets you own, the house, how much equity you have in the home that you're paying, maybe a 30-year loan, have you paid a significant amount of it? That's all part of your net worth, people. So you start notifying the banks and saying, hey, this is my net worth, this is my savings account, and you start negotiating that. Well, people don't think about that because oftentimes a lot of people maybe don't have the net worth that they think is desirable, or they don't even know about this tactic. You can actually negotiate people. Start letting them know this is how valuable I am. Start sharing all the credit card payments that you've been paying. They don't have to accept this, but it doesn't hurt to give them this extra piece of information. Show them your personal side that, hey, I pay all my credit cards on time. Hey, I pay all my bills on time. Hey, I even pay my water bill on time. Hey, I have a 30-year mortgage, but look, this is how much equity I have in the home. I own my cars as finance right now, but I actually paid it off, or I make all my payments on time. You guys start learning to negotiate, people. That's how you start getting these loans. And none of this is 100% or absolute, but these are ways to significantly increase the likelihood of you being approved, people. Just 1% even is worth it of just approving a success. If you could get that extra 1%, increase the likelihood of you being accepted or allow a loan being extended to you by following these little tips and tricks. That's the next step. Next step you can do. Say you're only being approved for, say, $1,000 loans, $2,000 loans. Save money until your goal should be this. Save $2,000. Save, then double that. Save to $4,000. Get a secured loan. This is not advice. Consider this. Do your own due diligence. Make sure it works for you. This strategy is not a one-size-fits-all. It's not a cookie cutter. It's just another ideology, another perspective. There's many other ways to do it. But the reason this matters, say you only get approved for $2,000, right? Save $4,000. What this does is you save $4,000, not double what you got. Now you can put that into a secured loan. It starts reporting that you have a $4,000 business loan, and now other bank institutions see that you can handle. They see the payments that you're paying. They're being reported to they're being furnished to the credit bureaus. Now you can start increasing the likelihood of you being approved for maybe a $3,000 loan, a $4,000 loan, or even a $6,000 loan, even if it's higher than that loan, because now it shows that you're paying a higher limit. You start changing the internal credit profile that you've built for yourself. This is how you do it. You start with secure credit. Business loans, so that way you can actually start increasing the likelihood of you succeeding. The same goes in regards to even business secured credit cards. Like, you start opening up other secure credit cards with higher limits with your own funds and business loans. And this will start actually proving to the banking institutions that you can handle higher loans. Even though they're secure, it's still real money that's backed by your net worth, people. It falls back to your net worth and is collateralized, so that way they trust you more. Now, other banking institutions can actually extend that secured higher limit, that unsecured higher limit credit card. Maybe you're only approved for $500 credit cards, but now you saved up enough money to create a secure credit card with $2,000 balance that you gave to a banking institution or credit union. Now, other banking institutions see that, hey, this guy has one $2,000 credit line. We could possibly give him a chance or her a chance. Very important. Same with the business loan people. It's the same concept. The more money you put in the game, it's the more that your net worth matters, and then it's collateralized. That's a good look for you, you guys and gals at home. But the cool thing about this, when you actually get this done, that's your money that's actually saved. That's actually your net worth, and now using your net worth in a strategic fashion to start being approved for business loans that are unsecured now, because these are secured loans. Just another ideology, people. I don't have all the answers to the book. I'm not perfect. Don't just believe me. I'm just a dude on YouTube, but I'm sharing my experiences, perspectives, and what's worked for me and other people and clients I've had. And I love all you guys. I just want to teach you guys for free. I'm sharing all this information. Get it while it lasts, while it's up. Like, subscribe, share. Follow my Instagram, Conrad Layn. Welcome to Layn Credit University, and that's how you successfully build your credit profile, by utilizing secured business loans and secured business cards. Definitely a life changer and a game changer. Like, subscribe, share. Carl Layn out. Peace.